Have you ever had an idea for a product to solve a problem that you see other people are struggling with, but it's a little bit crazy? Well, I have. My name's Caleb Newman, the president and founder of Performance Design, and this is the story of the XS Intake Manifold. I've said many times that the LS3 is the intake GM got right because they didn't leave a lot of meat on the bones for the aftermarket. We've had several projects in the past trying to make power and torque, but we always gave up one in favor of the other. We tested all commercially available manifolds and we found the same compromises. Our goal is to create a manifold that can make horsepower and torque gains on a stock LS3 engine and see those gains increase with more aggressive engine builds, including cam, exhaust, and larger displacement. To do this, I created layout drawings of the head ports, the fuel system, cowl, and the hood line. I kept sketching out runners to find a balance of optimum length inside of all the packaging constraints. We knew from prior testing, the LS3 wanted a longer runner, and we wanted a straighter runner for higher flow. I kept sketching a runner around the length that we knew we needed, but I couldn't fit the plenum between the fuel rail and the runner. The answer drew itself. Wrap the plenum around the fuel rail and the injectors. This solution provides a flow path over the opposing runner and allows the runner length we really wanted. The idea was simple, but the execution really wasn't. We still decided to jump down that rabbit hole.
Our first focus was optimizing performance. Rounds of CFD, acoustic tuning analysis, and dyno tests proved out the power. Ultimately, we ended up with 3 different runner lengths to balance the power across most configurations. We found the power. Then, we solved the challenges that came along with the architecture. One of the biggest was ensuring the unit is airtight. This includes the perimeter seal allowing the fuel line into the manifold and the grommet seal for the injector harnesses. We engineered and prototyped these in-house and tooled OE-level seals. We developed a new fuel rail extrusion to enable this packaging. We debated needing more fuel, but the 6mm could support 800 horsepower in other applications we were familiar with. This is one of the most significant engineering challenges we've taken on, and we are very proud of the results.
When we started this process with the XS Intake Manifold, we wanted to make power without sacrificing torque. When we tested the XS LS3 Intake Manifold on a bone stock LS3, we made 8 to 10 horsepower in torque. But those gains scale the more modified your engine is. We handed it over to some third-party testers to test on larger displacement LS3s. Mass Motorsports tested on a 440 cubic inch LS3, making 15 horsepower and 3 pound-feet of torque. Richard Holdner tested on a 427 LS3, making 26 horsepower and 14 pound-feet of torque. Great Lakes Engine tested on a 416 cubic inch LS3 and made 19 horsepower and 14 pound-feet of torque. American Heritage Performance tested on a 416 LS3, making 25 horsepower and 19 pound-feet of torque. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or working with a professional shop, installation of the XS is a simple process when following the provided instructions.
The XS Manifold is a bold step forward in intake design, challenging convention with its innovative integrated fuel system. By rethinking the traditional layout, we optimize airflow and unlock power and torque gains, even on stock LS3 engines. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to help.